What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Greed, and today I've got wave, I don't know, 3 and 4 and a few miscellaneous ones that I missed of New York City Comic Con Funko Pop Dorbs gay ass reaction figure reveals. So let's just get into it, shall we? So if you guys have seen my last video, you know my opinion on this year's current New York Comic Con Pops. I think Funko are just taking the piss. It's evident from, I've collected for quite a few years, from pretty much when they first started doing all the exclusives to now. The volume of them is ridiculous. And just, yeah, there's too many. There's like every con, if you're a serious pop collector and you're collecting like most of the lines that they have, you're dropping easily $1,000 every con, which is just a ridiculous amount. That's for just the basic exclusives, not to mention the numbered exclusives and all those kind of stuff that they do at their Funko parties and stuff like that. Just on the basic exclusives, like the shared exclusive releases, it's a lot of money. So I'm going to start this one off with the latest release, guys. So we have a Disney Wave released. Now this was a very interesting one. Again, I've never collected Disney Pops really. My girlfriend has the Finding Nemo ones, I think, because they're like her favorite. But some interesting pops in this one. The first one we've got is a Scrooge McDuck in his swimsuit from DuckTales. This pop looks amazing. I got no problems with this pop. Looks awesome. I know there's a lot of Scrooge McDuck fans and DuckTale fans out there, so I think they've been asking for this one a lot. If you guys don't know where it's from, it's pretty much when he's got like this big room of gold, I think. I don't even remember. I haven't seen it in so long. Probably haven't seen it since I was like 6. But he's got like this, they find this room of gold and he just dives into it. So that's what that's from. Cool looking pop. Hopefully it looks like the glam. I would assume it would if they're coming close to New York Comic Con. Most of these glams are pretty accurate to what the pop is going to look like. So no problems with that one. Awesome looking pop. Now the next one is Black Hole Vincent. Now I don't know much about this. I don't even know what Black Hole is. I think it's like as an older movie. Let's have a look, shall we? A movie from the 1979, so long before I was alive, guys. So that's kind of cool. They're, I guess they're paying homage to older Disney flicks. So we've got Vincent from that series. He looks pretty cool. He's like a little hovering red robotic guy. And then we've got Maximilian, which looks even cooler. It looks like kind of like a Star Wars droid. So we've got those two additions to the Black Hole. If there's any Black Hole fans out there, I'm sure there are. Funko tend to do a lot of this like older school stuff because I have a feeling just majority of the people that work for them probably grew up with this stuff and they're making toys from their childhood. I think that's like 90% of the reason they make these weird obscure ones is probably for the staff. But I mean, maybe there's a silent Black Hole following that I've never heard of. But that's out, guys. The next ones we have are some Kingdom Hearts ones, which I know there's a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans out there. So we have Halloween Goofy and Halloween Donald. So Halloween Goofy looks really cool. So does Halloween Donald, where he's got his like looking like a zombie with his I don't know, toilet paper you call it, wrapped around him. So that one's pretty cool. We've also got a flocked orange bird from Orange. I have no idea what that is, to be honest, guys. It's limited to 1,000 pieces though, so it's one of those obscure ones. If you're wanting to get that one, you're gonna have to either get it from the con or someone that knows someone going to the con. We also have the flocked Disney Parks exclusive Abominable Snowman, which is 1,000 pieces. That pop was already difficult to get. Now that they're bringing out a flocked version, it's going to be an absolute pain for any of you Abominable Snowman fans. Again, it says Disney Parks exclusive. Whether that'll be at the con or if it'll be exclusive 1,000 at Disney Parks, I'm not quite sure on that one. We've got Mr. Toad's Wild Ride Dorbs, which is 750 pieces. Again, none of that stuff's ever appealed to me. But I know there's people out there that do enjoy those kind of things, those Dorb rides. So they've got that, and they've also got a limited Mickey Hikari 2-pack, which is 3,500 limited pieces. So quite a large number, and it is mini Hikari, so there's a very niche market for those. So I can see these easily coming overseas and being quite easy to find, even though they are limited pieces. I don't think you're going to have a lot of issues finding the mini Hikari sets just because they're mini Hikaris. I don't know why people didn't want the big ones, and then they started making mini ones, so I don't get it. At least the big ones were numbered. I mean, I know this is numbered, but that's because it's a con exclusive. And that was the Disney one. I don't know. I was never going to be that excited for it to begin with, because I'm not a big Disney fan. I am a big Disney fan, but I don't collect the pops, so nothing that I was going to get too excited for. The Scrooge McDuck one looks awesome. I will say it's a bit weird that they did 2 of the black hole ones for being such an obscure kind of thing. Maybe it's needed. Maybe they're like I said, I haven't seen the movie or whatever it is, so I can't really comment on what that is, but to me it doesn't look that great. I still don't know why they haven't released more, I guess, not classic Disney characters, but more, I know they've got the Disney Treasures box, so I'm sure there's stuff that they're looking to release in there, but more, I guess, I don't know, there's a lot of characters in the Disney universe in different movies that I like to see in pop form. I'm especially fond of the Pixar movies, so anything Disney Pixar, I'd like to see them expand on those, because a lot of those lines, they've only got like 1 or 2 characters from those movies. Things like A Bug's Life is one of my favourite movies. We only got Heimlich and Flick and Alita, I forget the Queen's name, or the princess's name. So we only got those. I would love to see a lot of the other circus performer bugs in pop form. I think that'd be really cool. But hey, I don't work at Funko, so I can't really talk. But that was Disney, guys. If you're excited, let me know in the comments. Also, I wanted to touch note on a few pops that I missed. Sorry, someone had to go at me quite rudely in the last video. Just some random passerby, I assume, not subscribed to the channel, about the fact that I had missed a few of the smaller announcement pops. So we'll go through them quickly, guys. The first pop that they announced for New York City Comic Con was this bad boy right here. We got Zack Ryder. If you're a big WWE fan, you know that Zack Ryder is a crazy pop person. Him and Xavier Woods are pretty much the 2 that do a lot of, I guess, kind of self-promoting for Funko without being paid. So although Zack is not doing the best in the WWE at the moment, he's pretty much not even getting matches on any kind of card, but Funko made him a pop, which is nice, and they made it an exclusive. So if you're a WWE fan, you're probably gonna want to grab that one as well. And they also did the 2 Game of Thrones pops, which was announced quite a while ago. So we've got Lyanna Mormont, which I know a lot of people who have been watching the latest seasons is very excited for, and a pop that, in my opinion, has been a long time coming for Game of Thrones fans, and that is Jagan Hagar. We've got him as well. He looks awesome. So yeah, Game of Thrones fans, rejoice. At least you got 2 pops. That's pretty good, to be honest, out of what they usually get. And then the next release we saw, guys, is television. So this is, again, nothing that really is going to appeal to me from what I collect. We have a Westworld Dolores that came out. Just, again, most of these are just going to be standard releases. I don't think they're doing any really limited pieces. We have a Troll Hunters Stone Arg, whatever the fuck that is. Troll Hunters, I know, is like a Netflix kids TV series, I think. I don't know. I'm never going to watch it. We have another Troll Hunters, which is Jim in red armor, which looks kind of cool, to be honest. Like, again, like, I can't comment on these kind of pops, guys, because I don't know the series well or whatever. I don't know if these are good variants. I don't know what they are. But like, the designs on them look really cool. Obviously, they're picking up their game. Now, this is a long one coming, and I know a lot of Buffy fans are going to be very excited about this. We have a Buffy and Faith 2-pack. This looks kick-ass. Faith was one of my favorite characters in Buffy, just because I was absolutely obsessed with Elijah Dushku when I was a kid. She was like my all-time girl crush, because she was in that, and she was in Angel? I think she was in Angel as well, and there was another series that she was like the main character of back when I was a kid in the 90s. I don't even remember what it was called, but I was obsessed with it. It was so good. We have a Doctor Who pop for you Whovians, the first Doctor. So again, if you're collecting all the Doctor Who pops, you're going to want him as well. Now, these are the ones that I think are really cool. They've got Land of the Lost pop, guys. I'm a big Land of the Lost fan. I think it's a very underrated Will Ferrell movie. So we've got Sleestark and Enoch. So those are going to be two that if you're Land of the Lost fans, you're going to want to grab. I can see them probably coming out with a wave of just the basic characters. I'd love a Chaka. If they bring out a Chaka, I will grab a Chaka, that's for sure. And then we got The Walking Dead. We got Dwight with his burnt face. Again, a pop that a lot of Walking Dead fans have been looking out for. So a good little exclusive there. I think personally the pop looks cool, but I think his burn on his face is a bit too kind of pink. I know that's just being picky, guys. But for me, it's just a little bit too kind of bright and grotesque as compared to what it is in the TV series. But again, it's their caricatures, so they don't have to be perfectly representing exactly what the character is. We have another 11, like we needed one, with her electrodes on her head when she's getting studied and she's in her hospital gown, I guess you'd call it. I guess if you're a Stranger Things fan, you're going to want this. I don't really know, guys. You guys know my stance on variants. I think they're just stupid. But hey, more Stranger Things stuff, we can't complain. I thought that the Stranger Things from the San Diego Comic-Con release, which was the teacher, forget his name, and the guy with the... I'm so bad with names, guys. When you've watched that many TV series, unless they're not central characters, and even then I can forget their names. But the guy with the bat and the teacher, they were good exclusives because they were obscure characters that probably wouldn't come in other waves. But again, we've got another 11 variant. Maybe some people want it, I have no idea. And then we also have a 3-pack reaction action figures, whatever they want to call them, with 11 with wig, upside down Will, and a Demogorgon. Again, you guys know my stance on reaction figures. Why? I don't... Obviously there's people that collect them, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna kind of go on you if you collect reaction figures, that's fair enough to you. But for me personally, I just don't get it. I don't get why we have a reaction figures done in this day and age. Like poorly articulated figures, when you compare them to like a Marvel Legends figure, they're just crap. They were cool in the 80s because you didn't have anything better in the 80s, and they came on that. And I know that, like I said, I know there's still collectors out there that still love them, but for me, not that great. So that is wave 3, or 3, I'm putting on one hand. Wave 3, 4, and then the first two, the WWE and Game of Thrones guys, a bit of a wrap up there. Let me know what you thought down in the comments about these ones. I'm very unbiased towards these ones, guys, because I'm not a fan of most of the stuff that they're doing. But at the same time, they look good. I can't comment on it if the variant characters and stuff are things that people would want. I can only comment on things like that of shows and movies and franchises that I've seen and I'm well versed in. But let me know down in the comments if you think the variants and stuff that they're doing for these last two waves are good variants, if they're good characters, if I don't know. Like I said, the sculpts on everything look really good. There weren't any too like blatantly obvious variants, bar that 11 one in the Stranger Things set. There's not any repainted gold this or platinum that, or so we're not getting that, so that's good. Hopefully going forward they will be bringing out some awesome waves. I'm still waiting to see anything Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty is probably one of the last few pop series that I collect at the moment. Obviously I've got the Pickle Ricks on pre-order at the moment, but I'm hoping they'll bring out a wave 2. Have they brought out a wave 2? Have they? Yeah. A wave 3 maybe, or just even some exclusives or something like that. Anything would be cool. Anything Rick and Morty, just throw it at me. And that is it from me today, guys. As always, if you're new here to Greed, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. Also, check out my Instagram and socials down below. Also, Instagram, Facebook, and stuff. I'm trying to get more active on it, guys. You probably would have seen it at the start of the video. I put all the things, but the links are down in the description if you want to go follow me. I'm more active on Instagram than I am on Facebook, just purely because I always forget to post on Facebook. But having said that, everything I ever post on Instagram goes directly on Facebook. So if you want to follow me on each of them, go right ahead. It's a good way to kind of discuss with you guys, not just down in the comments down here, but you guys can kind of see what I do on my day-to-day basis in terms of the movies I'm watching, the things I'm doing, the games I'm playing, all that kind of stuff. So make sure to go follow my socials down below, guys. Like I said, all the links are in the description. And no matter where you are in the world, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I shall catch you guys next time.